We're back, baby. Boy, does this pack a punch. Cut to the edit. Hello guys, it's Talia. The Orion 7000 is back in full force, updated for 2025. Predator's signature gaming PC, and just when I thought it had everything, it said no. Double it and pass along to the next person. Me, preferably. And how exactly does it do that? Well, a brand new Core Ultra processor, double the memory, triple the storage, more fans, more RGB, cooler cooling. Hell yeah. Let's take a look. Honestly, it's funny how overkill it is, but I kind of love it. It feels like Predator said, screw it. No more humble brag. We're just gonna throw everything in there alongside the kitchen sink. Because when I think about what Predator's legacy is over these last 10 years or so, it has been things like this. Power, cooling in a beastly design. And that design is its biggest departure from the last model. We say goodbye to the frosted glass minimal look, which I'm still a really big fan of. I have one at home, and my Orion will be perfectly safe. For now. But this one actually does look very similar throughout in the main body, in the side panel. It's only really until you get to this grill at the front. Gives it a bit more edge. And on that front grille is a bronze metal logo, which slips into the design quite subtly. A word I didn't think I'd be using today, but it does. And then when the light catches it, it does look really special. It gives me kind of Fallout vibes. We have an additional 2 fans, so now we have 3 at the front, 3 at the top, and 1 at the rear. But it's not just about the quantity, it's also about the RGB. And now we have extra, so that's good. Oh, the quality. Predator like to play this little game called Who Can Have the Best Cooling? And they win. Every time. A lot goes into engineering their custom fans, their liquid cooled blocks, thermal paste, etc. These new fans use a technology they're calling Cyclone X360. Because would it be Predator without some crazy brand names? No, it wouldn't. These 3 120mm fans you see are joined together to make the 360, which not only reduces vibration but also creates little channels of airflow to push cold air into the case, with the blade's special ridge design for more volume of air. There's new and improved liquid CPU cooling with a thicker cold plate and another set of these 360 fans above to expel the warm air out. Bottom line is, motherboard temperatures have dropped by 9% and static pressure, or how efficient the cooling is, has gone up by 15% since last year's model. Very nice. My Orion at home is looking a little bit worried right now. And all that cooling ain't for nothing. It's to make way for the Orion's latest edition, the Core Ultra processors, going up to a Core Ultra 9 285K. High powered and overclockable. We won't be able to test these out properly until we have the final release sample. This is still in its engineering phase, unfortunately, but what we do know is this. What we do know is that I am a big fat liar, because no, I wasn't supposed to test it out, because no, it's not a final release. But would ballpark figures really be so bad? I don't know. I'll wait for the lawsuit. Oh, no, please don't. I got over 100 FPS in everything I tried out. That's Tomb Raider, Hogwarts Legacy, Ghost of Tsushima, and Black Myth Wukong. That's in the high settings with ray tracing turned on and in 4K. DLSS was on to help out, but that's pretty good. I did, however, knock the resolution back to full HD for Counter-Strike. I just feel like that's how God intended, where I was averaging around 300 frames per second. So yeah, good work. And I'm sure we'll probably see even better in the final sample. Not saying any of this for certain, because this is so under wraps that there was no processor even listed on the PC, so can't even tell you what was in there. I think that covers all of my bases though. Please don't sue me, Acer/Intel. Back to the processor. It has 24 cores, 24 threads, and it's manufactured on Intel's new 3nm process. There's been a big buzz about AI. I don't know if you've heard. This year, last year, definitely the future years to come as well. And of course, in this new chips architecture, we have the inclusion of the NPU, a separate unit to offload AI tasks from the main CPU, so all of these tasks run a lot smoother. And this comes with a Z890 chipset and NVIDIA's RTX graphics. NVIDIA also do be bringing the heat when it comes to AI readiness, with just an insane amount of tera operations per second, to help with all these AI tasks, like if you use any of the Adobe tools, Blender, even OBS, and also with gaming as well. DLSS 3.5, I'm sure you know, for high frame rates in your games, but also with their new ray reconstruction software to make ray tracing more beautiful. That's also run on AI. Oh, side note, CES has just happened, and here at AC UK, I did get the privilege of watching it on YouTube. Nice. But NVIDIA did announce their 50 series cards with DLSS 4, which is very exciting. So I would not be surprised to see these new additions added into the Orion 7000s lineup somewhere into the future. I can't tell you where into the future because no one's given me confirmation of this. Probably shouldn't even say anything, but you know it's going to happen. And when it comes to memory and storage, come here. We have capacity for up to 128 gigabytes of DDR5 at 6000 megahertz and 6 terabytes of SSD storage. Oh, and one of the slots is Gen 5 with 2 times faster read speeds. That's a lot! And it's really quite nice to see more SSD storage than HDD storage. There is also a hot swappable SSD bay at the top to take part of this storage off with you on its merry travels should you need to connect it to your work PC or laptop. As the Thunderbolt 4 port located at the back, alongside the display ports, a HDMI 2.1, a USB hub, and another mini USB hub at the top for easy access, complete with both Type A's and a Type C. There's Acer Intelligent Space, a new software that has local AI should you not be connected online for whatever reason. You can use this for text-based prompts and imaging as well, and there's automatic clipping for game highlights, which is very cool. And don't worry, this does not take over the usual Predator Sense app, which is like the control center for all things gaming. You can change the speed of your RGB, monitor the levels of your RGB, overclock your RGB. It has everything. The Orion 7000 is just maximalism at its finest. But that's okay, because with specs like these, it is future-proof. Probably apocalypse-proof, to be honest. But let me know what you think down below. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.